Hello?
Hey, William. Hi, this is Roger. How are you?
Okay, Reagan.
Hey, great, William. So you got the package, so everything is good now?
Yeah,
All,
yeah. Can I ask
all
you a
right.
question?
Yeah, tell me, William.
I was just kind of curious. When you originally called me to and I'll place the order,
Mm-hmm.
where did you get my number from?
See, we got a number from our database, like
From your
you have
database.
ordered that in the past, right? Yeah, you
Okay,
ordered that in the
okay.
past, right, William?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
from you. Okay, okay. I was just wanting to
yeah,
know if it was the same company or if you'd bought a lead or something.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I just
Don't
want
you
to make
worry,
sure.
William. The data that we have is confidential.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So,
So it's not shared.
yeah,
It's not other people that have
yeah,
it.
of course.
Okay.
Of course not.
Okay. All right.
See,
I
can
just
I ask
wanted to
you,
make
William,
sure.
one more thing I want to ask you, like, how many times have you ordered over the phone, like in the past? How many times?
Well,
Like say 3 times, 4 times, 10 times, how many times?
you saw real orders? Oh golly, it's kind of hard to say. You see, the problem is I started getting these calls, and
Yeah.
I told you guys no, and not to call me, and you kept calling. So
Okay.
I got mad. I told you, I insulted you relentlessly, and said you leave me alone, stop calling me. But
No,
I was still
it's
getting
not
calls all the
our.
time. So and
Yeah,
I
I
got
understand.
Well, we have laws in this country about telemarketers. You're not allowed to use caller ID. You're supposed to use a real company name and all that. And you're supposed to use a thing called the National Do Not Call List, which my number's on, right? And you're supposed to filter your calls against it. You're not supposed to call anybody that's on that list. And you're not supposed to call anybody
Exactly.
that hadn't called you before. And they actually have a penalty for that. It's $500 per violation per call. And you guys violate there's 5 different violations every call, and you called me hundreds of times. So I added it up, and it's like, heck, it's over $500,000 you guys owe me. And so I told you that I would start placing fake orders with fake credit card numbers and all that if you didn't stop, and you didn't stop. So I've given you guys, golly, I guess probably 50,
Okay, I'll explain
70
you. Okay.
bogus orders before.
All right. And I'll explain you, Williams, what happened.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, you have ordered some order with some wrong company, maybe. That's the reason there are a lot of wrong companies who sell the database to other companies.
Yeah.
And that's why you're getting such calls. But with our company, okay, we are a triple B registered company, okay, officially. So we don't do this kind of things, Yeah. See, everything that we have, the data is secured, okay? We don't share it with anybody else, okay? It's confidential.
I will say
But
that. When
know.
you say that, that tells me if that's true, then you can't say that it was somebody else calling before that I told not to call anymore. What you're telling me is that it's always been you guys. And that means you guys have been specifically ignoring me when I tell you not to call.
See,
So.
you ordered just once from us in the past,
Take a call here. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, as I was saying, you guys violate all these laws every time, and you wouldn't leave me alone. You wouldn't stop calling.
Listen.
If you're not going to let me talk, you might as well hang up because it's important here. Right now, so you wouldn't stop calling. After I told you to, I was polite at first. I got ugly with you. You still kept calling anyway. So I told you I was going to start sticking it to you with fake orders and wasting your time. And that's what I've been doing for months now, months and months. And I understand you've shipped a bunch of orders. I've got, I don't even care anything about this crap. It's got some street value. I could sell it, but I'd probably get in trouble for selling it if I tried. So it's of no use to me. But because of the violations and all that, I figure you guys owe me about $500,000 for the violations of the do not call list and other telemarketing laws that you break. But I tell you what, I will do. I'll make you a good deal. I'll knock 80% off. You send me $100,000, and I'll even give you permission to call me once a month. All right, but otherwise, if you just keep calling me, I'm just going to keep giving you fake names, fake addresses, fake orders, fake credit card numbers, and you can just be shipping this crap out all the time and throw away your money and throw away your time all you want. But I don't like my time being wasted. I don't like being harassed. I'm working for a living, and I get tired of these calls all day and all night from these from crooked scumbags in India using fake caller ID and fake company names, and that's something I don't want to do with. But if you want to pay me from my time, including my time you've wasted so far, okay, you send me $100,000 and I'll call and I'll give you permission. But otherwise, if I get one more call from you guys, I'm prepared to teach millions of other people how to do the same scam on you guys, and you're gonna have yourself a flood of calls. A flood of people are going to be answering the phone, and a flood of people are going to be contacting you, and they're going to be placing fake orders too. And you're going to have thousands and thousands of fake people placing fake names with fake orders, fake credit cards, and they're going to be scamming the hell out of you. All right? So here's your choice. You can either pay me for my time and the harassment so far, all right, and I'll give you permission to call me once a month, all right, or you can leave me the hell alone and I never hear from you guys ever again on any of my phone numbers, and I'm not going to identify the phone numbers. All of them are on the National Do Not Call list, by the way. All right, so you can filter your calls. If you don't call any numbers that's on that National Do Not Call list, then you won't be calling me either. Right? Or if I hear from you guys one more time after right now, right, one more call, and I'm teaching a whole bunch of other people how to do what I've been doing to you. So take your choice.
Okay, can I tell you something, William, now?
Sure,
okay.
go ahead.
I've heard you patiently.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, Williams, okay, I understand you have placed a lot of fake orders and they're sending you like shipments. But you know what? The other companies, what they do, they charge you first. Unless they don't charge you, they don't send you shipments, you know.
Okay.
And the thing I did, okay, it's out of the way. I did it completely on trust, my friend. Yep. You tell me, nobody will send you a shipment without the payment. You know that. That's from like miles away. Why I did it for you? Because you sounded like a genuine person to me. That's the reason I did it for you. And this is a genuine company. The guys you are carrying, we are not associated with that. Okay.
Well, I've gotten a number of them.
Company, okay.
I've gotten a number of shipments from these fake orders. Right? This ain't the first time I've scammed you people. I've been doing this to you guys for a while. I didn't know you were sending out some of these orders to some of the fake names and addresses. I know you've sent some to them to
no, how can they send it, William?
Some of the fake addresses.
Hard?
Well, I don't know, but you did it.
How can they send you?
You did it.
Okay, so have you sent the check, William, for the $1,000? Have you sent?
Hell no. Why would I send money to scamming telemarketing assholes who've been harassing me for the last few years? I'm not going to send you people a dime ever. And I told you that last year. At least 100 times I have recorded every single one of the calls, or you guys calling me and me telling you to stop calling me. I've recorded every one of these calls where I've cussed you guys. I've called you every name in the book. I've told you to leave me alone. I've gotten really ugly with you. I've recorded every one of those calls, and I have the recordings. I can play some of them for you if you want to hear it, but that would require you calling me back. and and I've already told you, if I ever hear from you guys again, I'm showing thousands and thousands of other people how to scam your asses, you know, and you know, I'm going to ruin you people. I'm going to put the screws to you guys bad, real bad. So when I say leave me alone, I say don't respect the National Do Not Call list. I'm saying stop bothering me. I mean it. And
see, the people you are talking about, Williams. Okay, see, I understand. You know, there are a lot of like hundreds of companies who are doing this kind of thing. You know.
Oh, well, you know. See, that was why I asked you the first question. The first question I asked you a little while ago was where you got my number, and you said, well, it's just your database is secure. You know, it's just because of the previous order.
Yeah.
And you verified that it's you guys that have been calling me the whole time. And now you're telling me, well, it's not us, it's been these other guys. Right, it's been the other companies. So now you've changed your story. You're lying to me yet again. Just like when you just called in, the number you called from is a 901 area code on the caller ID. That's a Tennessee number. You're not in Tennessee. You're in India. Right? So you're a liar.
Yeah.
Right? You're using spoofed caller ID. That's called neighbor spoofing. It is illegal in this country, and it's bogus as hell. It's a trick to make people answer the phone because they think it's a local call, and it's bogus. It's sleazy, and you know it.
See, William, but the thing which you are doing now, okay, what you are telling me now, you're a completely different person now, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I lied to you too.
William,
see, I can lie too. I'm different because being nice to you, being honest before when I told you that I didn't want to hear from you guys, it didn't work. So you just kept calling anyway with fake company names and spoof caller ID. So I gave you a taste of your own medicine.
So have you received the shipment?
And I'm going to keep going
do with the pills, Williams?
I don't know. Flush them down the toilet, or maybe give them away. I don't know. Keep them for evidence. You know, turn them over to the federal authorities and say these are the people that selling these bogus counterfeit stuff over here. Because there's no such thing. There's no such thing as generic Cialis. You know that, don't you? Yeah, it's even if the stuff is real, it's a patent violation. So you're criminals.
Okay, I'll tell you what. It's not like that. Okay, we have been dealing for the past like 10 years, you know, and we have millions of customers who have been reordering this stuff again and again. That's why, because it's working. Okay, that's the reason they are. See, every day we are sending like thousands of shipments all over the United States. What can you do about that? Because they like the stuff which we have. Okay, these are the generic products. They work very good. Okay, and the product that you're getting on locally. Okay, they are costing a bomb. You know.
Well, that doesn't make it legal, but frankly, I don't care about that anyway. All I care about is the violation of the National Do Not Call list. All I care about is the fact that I told you people never to call me again, and you keep harassing me over and over and over, and you won't stop. So I keep sticking it to you, and I'm going to keep sticking it to you. Right? Maybe one of these days when you'll learn to respect other people and honor the Do Not Call list, and learn to stop calling people when they tell you to stop calling them. You know, you need to learn some manners, and so maybe this will help you learn some manners, but I doubt it, because if it were possible, you would have a long time ago. But anyway, that's
but the thing is, I'm going to. Williams, Yeah. See, the thing which you are doing, you know, this may also affect your credit score, Williams. Think about it. You know
I don't care. I don't even have a credit card. I don't use credit anyway. And if you try to ding my credit, I can just put it on there. Hey, these are Indian telemarketing scammers. Look it up. I don't owe them a dime. Right?
So we are not a scammers, Williams. See, we are doing business. Okay, we are giving you what you're paying for. Okay. We are not scamming you. Who scammed you? You tell me.
You're lying. You're committing fraud. You're committing patent violations. You're committing telemarketing violations. You know, you're criminals breaking the law, and you're harassing me, right? And
I'm very stunned. You know, William. I'm very stunned. I don't know you were such kind of a person. You know.
Yeah. But well, I knew what kind of person you were.
All said and done, you know.
What part of Do Not Call is too complicated for you? What part of Do Not Call are you incapable of understanding? You know. Tell me what part, why do you keep calling people? Why do you keep calling people when they tell you not to call them anymore? Tell me that.
I'll tell you. See, you know, there are like millions of people living in India. Okay. I can't take guarantee of all of them. Okay, I'm the person. Okay, I called you for the first time, and I'm from the accounts department. Okay, All right. I'm not a salesperson.
I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about your company. You've already verified that it is your company that has been harassing me. I'm not talking about you specifically. It's a different crook every time you guys call. It's a different criminal every time you guys call, but every time it is a criminal. Every time it is somebody who is working for your company, and I've told your company hundreds of times never to call me again, and yet you keep calling. I would like to know why you think that's okay.
So the people who are earning that bread and butter, like millions of people who are earning that bread and butter, they are all criminals, you meant to say, William?
Everybody that calls me after they've been told not to call, every telemarketer that calls any number that's on the national call list is a criminal. By definition, you're breaking laws. Everybody that sells products that violate patents, right? Everybody that makes and sells products that violate patents are criminals. So I do know you're criminals. Right? So you can't deny that. You've been caught red-handed.
So do you know who is calling you? Do you know the person? Do you know the name of the person? What's his real name and what all not?
No, because you keep using fake names. No. Do you really think I believe you? Do you really think anybody in this country believes your name is Roger?
Of course not. Even I am saying that, okay? We usually use pseudonym. That's because the customers can recognize us.
It's called lying.
Recognize us by our Indian names.
It's called lying.
It's lying, okay?
It's just like the caller ID. It's just like the caller ID you use. It's lying. It's fraud. It's fake, and you give fake information. So I gave you fake information back.
So this is not your address, you mean to say?
I've got access to a number of addresses. But the credit card numbers I give you, and most of the names I give you, are bogus. You started asking for me by my real name a few months back, and I kept up the practice of giving fake orders anyway. But I've given you guys probably 3 dozen different fake names, fake addresses, and hundreds of fake credit card numbers. I can generate realistic credit card numbers all day. I'm pretty good at this stuff.
William, you know that we have never dealt with on the credit card. You know that, William, right? Why I have dealt with you on your e-check, and that also trusting you as part of the package because that was bogus too. Is a genuine person.
Well, I am, but I have low tolerance. I have low tolerance for people harassing me that won't leave me alone.
But it's not my company who's harassing you, William.
Oh, you've already said it was. You've already admitted that. You've already said that your database is secure, and you called me because I was in your database, and it wasn't anybody else. It was you guys. You've already said that before you found out what was going on. Now you're changing your story. You're a liar. You are a liar.
The database, the data talking about, okay, it's like 4 years back, okay? You placed an order in 4 years back, maybe, and you have received the shipment. You also paid us. You know that, right?
Do you know how many times?
Started getting calls.
I've got recordings going back several years of me telling you people, leave me the hell alone. Don't call me anymore. Right? And I've got every one of them recorded. Every call from you guys ever. Right? Every single one of them. Hundreds of them, they're all recorded.
By doing this thing, William, you can ruin somebody else's life, because this is our bread and butter, and $1,000 is a very big amount for us.
Well, then maybe you should. Then maybe you should leave people alone. Maybe you shouldn't be harassing decent people if you can't take the consequences. I don't give a damn about your life. I don't care. I don't care what happens to you. All I want is you to leave me the hell alone. All right? But you won't do it. So I don't care what happens to you. I'm going to put the spruce to you as hard as I can. Maybe if it hurts bad enough, maybe you'll stop. Maybe if the pain gets bad enough, maybe if you suffer enough, maybe if you go hungry long enough, maybe you'll stop harassing me. Maybe you'll stop calling me. Right? If that's what it takes, if you have to starve to death before you stop calling me, so be it. I don't give a damn. I just want you to stop calling me. But you're not going to do that, are you?
Okay. See, it's not me, Williams. I'm from the accounts.
Well, I'm talking about everybody that works for that crooked pile of crap company that you work for. I'm talking about the whole fake company. That you use fake company names all the time. There's no such thing as American Pharmacy. You used to use Canadian Pharmacy, but you got nailed on that one.
See, okay, you're talking about the harassment. Well, I'll tell you what. See, simply, you just hang up the call. You don't need to speak with anybody. Okay, that's it.
No
harassment.
No. Yeah, you don't call a number. I'm not gonna hang up the call. I'm going to put the screws to you. Don't dial my number if you don't want me to answer. All right, and if you want to make it easy for people that are willing to just hang up, to block your number so they don't have to hear from you, then maybe you should use a valid phone number in the caller ID and stop using neighbor spoofing and all these other scams to try to get people to answer. Right? If you go to all this trouble to prevent people from blocking you, you want to force your way through and harass people that don't want to talk to you. Well, this is what happens. And I'm going to show a whole bunch of other people how to do the same thing to you. So here's your choice. I've got to get back to work. I've actually got a real job, unlike you scammers. But here's the deal. If you call me again, then thousands of other people are going to learn how to do it. Right? One more call. Right? Now, if you want to pay me for the time, you send me $100,000 and I'll give you permission to call me one time a month, right? And that's it.
I tell you what, Williams. I told you there are about 500 and more companies who have been doing this to you. Okay.
Well, you've already said it's one company. You've already said it's your company, and there's one company. That's what you've already said.
There are more than 500 companies.
Yeah, you're changing the story. Well, you better tell them not to call me anymore either then. Because they all use the same fake company name. They all claim to be U.S. Pharmacy. So they all claim to be the same company. You just got through, 10 minutes ago telling me that it's all you guys, that your database is secure. So if it's a bunch of others, well, you better warn them too then. You better call them all up and tell all of them to send me some money or stop calling. Because, one more call. I don't care if it's 5 minutes from now. I get one more call. That's it. I'm teaching everybody how to put the screws to you.
That's not a solution. Okay, I'll tell you what. When the person who has made this sale with you, now
which one?
He's anybody. Okay, because I'm from the accounts. Okay, the person who is from the sales, he's going to be kicked out from the company. Okay, some poor guy is going to be, he's going to. His life is gone, okay. Well, that's what he
gets for working for criminals. That's what he gets for harassing decent people. I got no sympathy for him. Maybe he should have gotten a job doing something worthwhile instead of thieving and harassing or working for criminal scumbags who won't leave decent people alone. All right? So, I have no sympathy at all for him.
Tell me, what's harassment? Anybody's harming you physically? Tell me. Are you anybody harming you physically? What's harassment?
Harassment is when you won't leave somebody alone. I work for a living. Unlike you scumbags, I've got a job. I rely on my phone when it rings. It's it's supposed to be a customer. You're talking my cell phone. It's either family or customer or something important, and not some jackass scumbag over on the other side of the world trying to peddle some scam. I got better things to do with my time than answer the phone for a bunch of assholes that think I pay my phone bill so they can run their ads on it. Right? You need to show a little respect for other people. I know that's foreign to your culture, but maybe you need to learn some respect. And if you don't, well, I can play your game. I can throw it back at you, and I intend to keep doing that.
William, even after what you have told me now, okay, did I lose my mind? I'm speaking you as a respected person, right? William.
Well, no, but you've been lying to me.
I didn't abuse you, right?
You've been lying to me. You've lied to me repeatedly, even in this call.
Did I abuse you, William? I'm speaking with a very soft tone with you, right, William?
Yeah, but you've been lying. You started out with a lie. The caller ID is a neighbor spoof. That's a fraud. That's a lie right there.
See, if you think it's a fraud, then you wouldn't have ordered, William. That's the thing. Just leave it like that. Just hang up the phone. Why did you order, William?
Because I want you to stop harassing me, and I'm going to make it as expensive as I possibly can for you to continue. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Before you dial my number, why don't you just hang up? Before you dial my number, right? That'll solve the problem, won't it? But if you dial my number, I'm going to answer, and I'm not going to just hang up. I'm going to stick it to you. All right? I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make it as expensive for you to continue harassing me as possible. So you dial my number at your own risk, right? If you want me to listen to your ads, then you pay me, right? And you already owe me over $500,000, but I'll settle for $100,000 and we'll call it even. But anyway, I've got to get back to work. So,
all right,
goodbye.
All right, William. God bless you. God bless you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Ted. This is Mac. How are you? Yesterday you made an order, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, yesterday I charged your card. It went declined, sir.
Right. Oh, okay. Let's see. You got a card. Hold on.
Okay. So are you going to give me a different card, sir?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm good. Did I give you a Visa or MasterCard?
I'm sorry, MasterCard?
No, it's MasterCard. Okay, well, let me give you my Visa.
All right, sir.
All right. It's 4014 7718 8821 2943. That's my debit card, so that should go through. There's plenty.
All right. And what's the expiration date, sir?
0321.
0321. And what's the 3-digit CV number at the back of the card?
Let's see, 394.
All right. And how does your name exactly appear on this card of yours?
Theodore Bundy.
Could you please spell that for me, sir?
THEODORE.
Okay.
And Bundy, Bundy.
Do you have any middle name or middle initial on this card, sir?
No.
All right. And the same address is registered with this card, or do you have a different billing address for the card, sir?
The same address.
Same address. All right. So not a problem. $400 would be the charge. Okay.
Okay.
From CCMS. And also, sir, as saying yesterday, I'm just going to do a verification. Please say yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'm calling to verify a credit card transaction. This is a recorded line. Do we have your permission to verify the transaction?
Yes.
Please say your first and last name.
Theodore Bundy.
What is your mailing address?
4131 Fog Road, Nesbitt, Mississippi, 38631.
All right. Thank you, sir. And what is the amount of transaction you're authorizing?
$400.
We take our customers' privacy very seriously. Do you agree that you're purchasing the telecom products from TCMS?
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that. All right, sir. Please do approve the transaction, sir, for $400, okay?
Okay. Will do.
If anything goes wrong, I'll just give you a call, okay?
Okay.
So you told me you're going to refer me from some of your friends. Do you have any of your friends' number?
Not with me, no, but I gave him the number that you gave me, though.
Mm-hmm. All right, so then I'll wait for their call.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
All right, so you have a good day there. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.